Why a topical index? One of my favorite things to do when I take the Bible and stories to like a homeschool convention where families are is I'll find a family that comes by and they've got usually one student in college. Let's say they've got two sons and they've got another one that's like 10 or 12 years old. And I'll say, okay, we're going to have a contest. And I'll say, now we're going to pit the sophomore in college with do you have a smartphone? He's like, yeah. I said, is it a good one? He's like, yeah. I said, okay, we're going to get the smartest smartphone, fastest smartphone, and the college age student, and we're going to put you up against your little brother that's 10 or 12. And what we're going to do is we're going to have a contest. Now, you're going to be using a smartphone, and you're going to be having access to Google and the internet. And your brother is just going to have an old, archaic book. And we're going to give you a topic for you to find a topic on, where if you wanted to do like devotions or you had a topic come up that you need to find answers in the Bible. So that's the contest. And I set it up. The young one, 10 or 12's there, college age student. I'm like, okay, ready? The topic is lying. And the college student will just start pecking away and just going like crazy. And meanwhile, the 10 or 12-year-old is usually going, okay, where was that index? It's near the back. And then generally they start with the A's, and they'll be like, okay, A, B, C, and the parents are like, come on, and they're like, D, and the college students they're pecking away, and finally, the 10 or 12-year-old will get to the L's, and then they'll be like, okay, line, and they'll say, okay, and then they go, got it, and they're like, well, they'll look and they'll see page 10, that there's 6 stories on lying, and they'll turn over to page 10, and they'll have a story of Cain and Abel on lying, murder, and jealousy. And I'll say, stop. And I'll say, what does the college student have? And he might have, people today, they want answers fast. They want speed. The challenge with searching on the internet, if you've done it, and I assume you all have, is you get 17,000 or 500,000 results, and you go scanning through to see which ones look good, and then you start clicking and opening and scrolling. No, that's not it. Close. That one looks good. Click, open, scroll. But it's not really set up to be user-friendly for family devotions. And that's one of the biggest reasons why we did the Topical Index. Basically what the Topical Index does is it levels the playing field. It doesn't matter whether a person has never seen a Bible, has absolutely no Bible knowledge, or they have 3 PhDs in Bible and theology. The Topical Index, all a person has to know is the alphabet. So this works for the grandparent, the parent, or a young child, anyone who knows the alphabet. To give you an idea of some of the topics, we'll sometimes use this summarized topical list. It has about 8% of the actual topics that are in the Topical Index. For example, we have 3 columns here. One's for children, one's for teenagers, and one's for everybody or adults. I'll give you an idea. Under children, you have arguing, bragging, complaining, confidence, dependability, discipline, dishonesty, disobedience, encouragement, fear, forgiveness. Teens, you've got anger, beauty, character, consequences, cursing, death, determination, direction, doubts, friendship. For adults, you've got adultery, adversity, bitterness, blessing, challenges, courage, debt, disciple, discouragement, divorce, example, faith. So there's topics included for everyone. When we finished with the Topical Index, it took us 3 months to prepare it, and it's near the back in volume 1. I had them count the topics, and there were 599 topics, and everybody's like, well, why'd you do 599? We didn't design it that way. It's just the number that was there when we finished. And every topic is cross-referenced, because your husband might think of the word lying, and the wife might think of the word dishonesty. So under lying, it also says see deception, dishonesty, fraud, and hypocrisy. If you looked up hypocrisy, it would say see lying. But it's cross-referenced because people think differently. And we just knew that the topical index would allow anyone to have access to find answers when they're hurting. Maybe you have a death of a loved one. You're like, how do I cover this? Well, there's probably 17 stories on that topic. But it just gives someone, sometimes they don't want to go to a pastor and ask a question. It gives them an opportunity to look into the Word of God and find a story that will minister to them and their needs at that time. And we want to help people find answers in the Word of God. And if they need to hone in on a topic, like a Sunday school teacher might want to teach on courage and might want to have 6 lessons, okay? We've got plenty. Or if there was a certain issue going on in your home and you wanted to concentrate on that one topic, the topical index is one of the ways to find things quickly and allows you to find the answers quickly. Make sure you go to Google and look us up on YouTube and our Facebook page. We look forward to helping you find the answers. At the end of this video,